For Franciscan Beat, I'm Rachel Rander. Man sentenced to life in prison freed. Women lost at sea rescued. And severe storms in New Hampshire. All of this and more on today's Franciscan Beat. Sentenced to life without parole for his role in a murder at age 15, Bobby Hines is free at age 43. With help from his sister and a special re-entry team, he's learning to make the transition into the world he left behind as a kid. However unlikely, Hines has also formed a friendship with his victim's sister. The two met recently and she told him, "I only want the best for you." Hines' release comes after a U.S. Supreme Court ban on mandatory life without parole for teen offenders. Actor Kevin Spacey says that he is beyond horrified by allegations that he made a sexual advance on a teen boy in 1986. The Oscar winner posted on Twitter that he doesn't remember the encounter but apologizes. Actor Anthony Rapp tells BuzzFeed that when he was 14, he attended a party at Spacey's apartment. He says an inebriated Spacey picked him up, placed him on his bed, and climbed on top of him. Rapp says he was able to get up and leave before the encounter could go further. A spokesman for the Catalan Separatist Party, ousted from the regional government for pushing ahead with an independence bid, has confirmed plans for the party to run in an upcoming regional election. Lawmakers of the Catalan Republic Left, or ERC party, and their ruling coalition partners passed a unilateral declaration of independence from Spain on Friday, with the support of other separatist legislators. Two women from Hawaii who were adrift on their sailboat for months say that they once got close to home, but they couldn't get their storm-damaged boat there. A United States Navy ship picked up the women last week after they were found by a fishing boat and brought them Monday to an American base in southern Japan. One of the women said that they were almost able to get home in the summer, but they realized they couldn't make it. 3 months later, a Taiwanese fishing ship picked them up. The U.S. ship found them on Wednesday about 900 miles southeast of Japan. A severe storm has caused over 200,000 power outages and forced the closure of hundreds of school districts in New Hampshire. The state's Emergency Operations Center opened at midnight, and officials were monitoring several rivers for the potential of flooding. There were numerous reports of trees down on homes, roads, and cars from the overnight storm, which carried wind gusts over 60 miles per hour. There was no immediate word on injuries. Winds were expected to remain strong Monday afternoon. In sports, Gators dropping McElwain, Bulldogs move up in poll. A person familiar with the situation tells the Associated Press that Florida is parting ways with football coach Jim McElwain following 3 consecutive losses. The person said the two sides are negotiating McElwain's $12.5 million buyout, less than a week after he said his players and their families had received death threats. McElwain went 22-12 with the Gators, including 4-9 against ranked teams. Georgia has moved up to a number 2 spot in a major reshuffling of the top 10 in the Associated Press college football poll. Every team in the top 10 except idle number 1 Alabama changed positions following Ohio State's last-second victory over Penn State and Iowa State's win over TCU. The Buckeyes are 3rd, followed by Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Clemson, Penn State, Oklahoma, Miami, and TCU. In weather, look for more chilly temperatures with a high today of 46 and a low of 34. Tomorrow, expect a high of 43 with mostly cloudy skies. For Franciscan Beat, I'm Rachel Rander.